Hi folks, we're back today with another video, and today we're looking at one of the more, I don't know, what would you say, controversial? Probably not controversial. It wasn't really controversial, was it? One of the lesser known consoles, I feel, of previous generations, the Wii U. It went largely like unnoticed by lots of people, myself included, um, and it was, yeah, it really went under the radar, really. For a myriad of reasons. Probably poor promotion, but bad advertising. A lot of people didn't actually realise it was his own separate console. They thought it might have been an add-on, an update, or whatever to the original Wii. So yeah, for whatever reason, the Wii U they slightly missed the mark. But I wanted one for a while, and due to their rarity, the prices on eBay, sometimes inflated. But I spotted this one a few weeks ago on eBay, listed as spares or repairs. Big fan of spares and repairs, and if you want to know a little bit more about these things, spares and repairs, what it actually means, you can go back through my previous video that I did on it. It just gives yourself a little insight into what spares and repairs could mean. For this Wii U, it was that it powers on. However, the system is locked. They've forgotten a password or some kind of access code. I'm going to have a little look at that later on this video and see if we can sort of figure out how to bypass that and get full access to it. The other thing that they were very honest about was that it isn't a complete set. It's missing a few bits. And we're going to have a little look at see what it's missing. I already know what it's missing, and we're gonna look at how I've sort of got round that and how we can make this seemingly a full set. So before we sort of undo it and open it up, let's just have a quick look at the rest of the box and see what we should have inside it. So it's the Lego City Undercover Premium Pack. As we can see there, and what we should be having inside is the Wii U tablet, which I know it's got, the AC adapter, which I was told it had, the AC adapter. It didn't say, they said it didn't come with a HDMI lead. That's fine; they are easy to come by. It doesn't have a cradle, which is the thing that holds the sort of tablet part of the Wii U. Nor did it have a stand. The seller said that they ordered a new sensor bar, which was inside. It didn't have the Wii U game disc. However, again, if you're a fan of the channel already and if you've been watching, you'll notice that I've recently did a video about buying a copy of Lego City Undercover from CEX Online. And if you've not checked that out yet, I urge you to go and check it out because I think it was quite good. And then some of the other bits, I don't remember if they're inside or not. But let's get on with business. Let's pop it open and we'll see what we've got. So, like I said, the seller was really honest with their listing. They gave lots of information, and always a big, I'm always like to take a bit of a punt on these things on eBay when looking for spares and repairs. So we've got the manual, which is nice. Sort of do this one bit at a time. We've got bits of the box, and we've got the Wii U there, which is incredibly glossy. I don't want my mug appearing there, which I think could be difficult in this video because there's lots of reflective things. Okay, we'll put that to one side for now. A bit more boxes, and we've got the Wii U. We've got the handheld tablet type controller thing, which I'm looking forward to having a bit of a go with because I've not actually held one of these before. I've never seen one in a video, and I guess you could call it a bit of a precursor to the Switch, given its sort of design and thumb pad. So we've got all the stuff out of the Wii U box, and like I said, the seller was very honest about what was and what wasn't there and what's been lost over time. So I went back onto eBay and had a little scout around, and I managed to find somebody that was actually selling a box of bits from a Wii U that they too had got rid of over time, and it came really with lots of the bits that I needed. So we've got the charging dock thingy for this, which is nice, and I'm going to leave it pointing that way because you don't need to see my mug. We've got another sort of, what is this? So what is on the box? Number 7, the Wii U GamePad stand. Is that for? Okay, so there's a stand as well for when it's not in the charging dock. All right, fair enough. Let's just put that on there for now. We've got a second AC adapter. I mean, the AC adapters are racking up, and these things aren't small, are they? So maybe that's a bit of an indicator as to why the. Mind you, I suppose you wouldn't know that until you bought it, although you might look in advance, think, no, I don't want 2 plugs. I don't know. And we've got an AV. No, the AV lead was already included. And then we've got a couple of extra of these feet, these stand things, so that when it's standing up like that, at least we've only got 3 now, haven't we? So jobs a good one, as they say. Oh, and the last thing was, well, I've put it in there already, it didn't come with a stylus, so I went on Amazon and bought one of those separately. And then the last thing, which I mentioned before, our Lego City Undercover. And really that now ties everything together. We've got the full, what I think is the full box set. Let's just bring that list back in there for you to see. So we've got the console, we've got the GamePad, we've got the AC adapter, we've got the GamePad AC adapter now. I've not got an HDMI cable right here on film, but I have got an absolute shed full of them. We've got the cradle, we've got the stand, we've got the console stand, we've got the sensor bar. We've now got the disc. Sorry for those that I've just shaken to bits by hitting the camera. We've not got a 7-day code for Wii Karaoke, but I could probably just about live without that. I'm assuming the battery is in the controller. Perhaps we need to investigate that. And we've got a stylus, quick start guide, and operation manual. So yeah, we are good to go. We're getting this thing all connected up, all powered up. Let's get it plugged into the capture device and let's see what is happening when we turn this thing on. I keep saying we. It's no pun intended. Yeah, let's get it plugged in.
Okay, so I've added in, connected it to the Wi-Fi. So now we're back with the users. We've seeing various things now. So what I'm seeing now on here is what was on the main display before. So is there a way of, is it that? Ah, right, okay, so that switches between the Wii U GamePad and the screen. We'll ignore the invalid disk for now. We'll have a little browse around and see what we've got. So Amazon Love Film. So now what's being mirrored on both. This is like I think I said before, this seems like a precursor to the Switch. They had some ideas of what they wanted to do, but for whatever reason, bad advertising, I don't know. It never really took off, did it? What else have we got? Health and safety information, Wii U chat, Wii Maker, Wii Sports Club. Please look at the TV screen. A Wiimote, a Wii Remote Plus is required. Yeah, I must dig out the Wiimotes. Didn't realise that was a thing. But it's a tad annoying that we can't get even the dog agrees that we can't get that disk drive working. Perhaps I'm definitely not about to take it to bits. There are a couple of ways that I've used in the past of cleaning Wii disk drives using a lollipop stick. Yeah, even the dog doesn't agree with this one. A lollipop stick stuck to a yeah, I'm a bit annoyed the fact that that disk drive doesn't work, but I'm not about to start taking it to bits. There are a couple of ways I've cleaned Wii disk drives in the past with a disc stuck to a lollipop stick with a bit of cleaning material on and some IPA and taking it in and out. That did work. I'm not going to recommend that you try that. Let's just give it one more. Well, this sounds silly, but it's not in... No, because it wouldn't have recognised that it was Lego City Undercover, would it, if it was in the wrong way around, if I popped it the wrong way around and... yeah. Nice mechanism, though. It's really interesting that it's picking up, that it's... that it's actual disk. You would think it just wouldn't be able to read it at all. To even see that it's Lego City Undercover. It's really strange. Okay, oh, this time could not start the software, so this is different now. Okay, maybe it is a bad drive or something. I don't know. This is something I'm probably gonna have to look into a little bit. I think I'm probably gonna go off camera. The dog is sounding like he's got some ideas for us. Let me just try one last thing. That this person had something in this one that looked interesting. This game requires amiibo to play. I don't have any amiibos either. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to take this off camera. I'm going to try to clean the drive with a couple of ways that I've got that I don't want to promote. Nothing dodgy. I don't want it to become a "this is how to clean your Wii U" guide, because it's certainly not. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now, and I'll report back a little later when I've got it all put back together. Okay. So yeah, bye for now. So I went away for a little bit and tried a couple of things with the disk drive. The main thing I did actually was just blast a little bit of compressed air in as the first fix, really. It's not an easy device to take to bits, and if I'm honest, I'm not really up for taking it to bits and dismantling it completely. There are methods that are available whereby you can access the SD card to run games, etc. And I'm not going to go into that, but I'm sure we're all aware that these things do exist. So maybe that's something that will be explored another time. So, like I say, I blasted a little bit of compressed air in, and as you can see, initially it didn't work. I popped the disc back in, but then somehow it just fired up by itself. Started downloading an update from the disc, and the game just sort of sprung into life. Jobs are good at. However, I closed the game, and we're getting back to the invalid disc. So, yeah, I think the short and curlers of it is that the disc drive is either on its way out, or there's just there's something not quite right there. But like I say, it's not something that I'm going to be tackling in the immediate future. I've got no desire to take it to bits and try and get that board working. I've done a little bit of reading online. It's not just as simple as swapping this out. There's logic boards, all sorts of stuff. But the main point is we've got a almost working Wii U. I've done a full factory reset on it, and we've got it back to square one, which is really what I was hoping for at the end of the day. So we've got all the extras that should have come with it now, all the cradles and all the stands and all the cables and everything. So I'm happy with this. So we're gonna box it up. We're gonna get it in the cave, and it'll go on display. As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's been my first foray into a Wii U, and perhaps for you, it's been your first look at one, what I would now consider the world's most reflective console. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a sub. But ultimately, as long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your viewing time on YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.